Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Keri, and welcome to the podcast, Carry On with Life and Coffee. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome. I hope you click to subscribe, and please give a thumbs up if you like the video. And if you're listening to the podcast, welcome. I hope you're subscribing to this podcast as well. And for those who are brand new, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you've been listening for a while or checked out the YouTube channel, thank you for your ongoing support. Totally appreciate it. Jesus, guys, I gotta tell you, today's been frustrating. That was me slamming my notebook down on the table, as you can hear. I've been trying so hard to get through this segment, this episode of the podcast and recording, doing all this stuff, and I've just been hitting my head against the wall because I'm so hard on myself. I want to make sure that if I'm providing good content, that it's going to be as perfect can get, or as perfect as I can get it. And it's been so tough and frustrating. So I'm hoping this recording that I'm doing, cross my fingers, is going to be perfect and I'm going to nail it and it's all good. So today is Valentine's Day. It is February 14th, 2019. So like I was saying earlier, we're going to talk about Valentine's Day. And my struggle is trying to find a good quality babysitter, especially as a parent in 2019, trying to get a freaking babysitter. So let's go ahead and dive into trying to find a babysitter, and then we'll continue on to Valentine's Day. So today, God, I'm just like, blah, blah, blah. Like my head is spinning. I'm banging my head against the wall. I'm taking my notebook and I'm banging my head with it because I'm so frustrated. I'm frustrated because it's so hard as a parent nowadays to find a good quality babysitter. Now, back in the 90s or back in the 80s, our parents can find a babysitter through word of mouth. They don't have to do background checks. They don't have to do this. They don't have to do that. But now, as the internet has come to age and we've learned about these stories about what babysitters have done to other children, God forbid, and, babysitters stealing stuff from people's houses, it brings more awareness and more concern to parents nowadays. And so they want to make sure that they find somebody that has a clean background and it's not going to steal stuff and not going to hurt your child. These different things. So you have to factor all that in. And nowadays, you just go on your phone and, it's like freaking Tinder for a fucking babysitter. You swipe left, you swipe right to pick out who and who. I mean, right now, I'm on, what is it called? Urban Sitter. That's the app that I'm using to try to find a babysitter. And it is just so overwhelming. So on Urban Sitter, what you can do is do a job posting. So basically, like, hey, I need a babysitter on Saturday from 1 to 6. Anybody available? And then all of a sudden, you have swarms of people, all these women who are like, hey, I can babysit your kid. Hey. It's like all coming in it's like I'm getting attacked. I'm just like, whoa. Back it up. Hold up. It's like, let me just straighten my mind. And you have to go through each profile. You got to see what their experience is. Are they background checked? Do they have a car? Do they know CPR? It's like, ugh. It's like my brain is turning and it's like draining my damn energy out because I don't know what to do. Fortunately, I found a babysitter because I need someone to watch my son on Saturday. I found one person. I'm going to do a phone interview with them, kind of chat with them, get a feel, and kind of roll with it. But it's so exhausting, and I feel exhausted. And on top of me feeling exhausted, I also picked up a little stomach flu from Ethan. So my body's feeling crappy. Mentally, I feel crappy. And Canadian Dry is my best friend right now. I think being a parent nowadays is harder than being a parent in any other generation. we're faced with a lot of challenges. That's for sure. And in case you were wondering, I took a sip of my ginger ale. So, with babysitting, I'm sure a lot of people are looking for babysitters tonight to watch their kiddo as they go out and celebrate Valentine's Day with their significant other. Valentine's Day. What a ripoff. Valentine's Day is just another gimmick that's done by the greeting card industry, by the floral industry, by the candy makers to commercialize this day. You know what this day is? It's not really anything special. It's actually a really sad day. I could understand why there's the background of it. If you guys don't know, you can always Wikipedia this. But back in 364 AD, there was a Catholic priest called Valentine. At the time, the Roman Empire, or Roman Emperor, I should say, in the Roman Empire, was banning all marriages. No one was allowed to get married. But Valentine, the priest Valentine, was marrying people underground, under the emperor, without him knowing. And the emperor ended up finding out that Valentine was marrying people. He was disobeying the emperor, so he had him killed. And since then, the holiday was pretty much commercialized based on that story from there. You know, because it's really a sad story, to be honest with you. And now, people are making money off of it. It sucks. It really sucks. Why couldn't we give love and happiness and all that stuff 364 days out of the year? Why does it have to be one day? It could be any day. Give flowers to anybody all the time. Like Costco sells flowers all the time. Florists are still in business 364 days out of the year. Why can't you pick up flowers on April 24th and just give it to them? You can show love and appreciation by telling someone, I love you. Or if they do something nice, say, hey, thanks for doing that. I mean, my husband and I do that. And why does it have to be just couples? It could be anybody. What if you went to the grocery store and the person in front of you was trying to get their groceries and their card declined? You don't know their backstory. Maybe they're just overwhelmed. They don't have enough money in their, in the bank account because they have bills and rent they have to pay. They're trying to get food on the table. Maybe they have kids at home. Why don't you step up and show them love and kindness by helping them pay with a grocery bill? Like, pay it forward at least. Or if you see someone, on the street in cold weather, they look like they need a sandwich or some food, why don't you give them that? That's love and compassion right there. You're showing them that. Why one day out of the year? I mean, here's the thing. My husband does get me a card and chocolate or flowers on Valentine's Day to show love and appreciation. And I get him a card too. Like, I sound like a hypocrite. I do. By doing that. But I don't go balls to the wall with it. I don't go crazy with it. It's not like when I was growing up, going to school, they had candies and cards you passed out, like little cards that you hand out and all that stuff. Something about growing up and seeing Valentine's Day, it was pretty hard, especially when I went through high school. I was overweight, I had short hair, and I dressed like a boy, and people thought I was a lesbian, which was not a case. I was just me. I was interested in boys. When I hear people call me a lesbian, it made me doubt myself, but it wasn't the case. So when it came around Valentine's Day in high school, I would see all these kids getting like balloons, teddy bears, and stuff from their boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. And I was just really jealous about that because I didn't share that with anybody. And going through high school, I was like, you know what? Fuck Valentine's Day. I hate it. And I had that mentality for a while until I actually met my husband, which changed everything. And it's when that happened, meeting Kevin and us being together for 6 years, it's not all cracked up to be. It's just another day. But you just show your love and appreciation every day. That's what really it ultimately boils down to. So, that's my take on Valentine's Day. All right, guys. So I think that's going to go ahead and wrap it up to the podcast. I would love to talk more, but I'm trying to take it easy, not puke my guts up here because, again, my stomach's all messed up, and I'm surprised I'm talking as long as I can. Yeah. So anyway, if you haven't checked out the Instagram page, you definitely should. Carry On with Life Coffee. By the way, if you don't know how Keri is spelled, I will spell it out for you in case you don't know. So, YouTube, this is how you spell it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me flip that around. Hang on a sec. I'm posting my name, but it's kind of backwards. So, hold on here. Okay. YouTubers, this is how you spell Keri. Keri. Podcasters. I hope you heard that. It is spelled Keri. So the Instagram is Carry On Life Coffee. The Twitter account is Carry On with Life. And the Facebook page is just the show title, Carry On with Life and Coffee. I have an official Facebook page. I have an official Twitter account. I do have a website, but that's currently not up and running. Oh, and I do have an email address, carryonwithlife@gmail.com. That is my email address. If you wanted to get my contact information, I'll go ahead and post a link below in the video description in case you guys couldn't catch all that. And we'll also make sure to post that into the video, I'm going to go ahead and try to post that into the podcast information so the podcasters can have that information as well. So check it out. And if you have any feedback, any criticism, whatever the case may be, holler at me. Let me know. Tell me what you think about this podcast. Is it awesome or is it shitty? Don't know. Tell me. Let me know. So until then, guys, you have an awesome day and carry on with life and coffee.